Greg, I was listening to you, I believe it was on 𝗖𝗑 𝗖𝗽𝗓's podcast, and you were talking about how you love to read books. Maybe you could share with us one of your top books that you
Oh yeah, and then I cracked the joke that he doesn't like music.
Yeah.
He only listens to.
Yeah, I've never
like,
had a song on any
only-
of my devices.
I'm like, who does that? Who only has books?
He loves to learn. So maybe you could share with us, because that would be great.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't get enough. I'm always pouring into myself. So back in the day when it was the Sony Walkman cassettes, I had books on tape, and that's all I listened to. I put them in my car, I put them in my in my headphones, and then it was the CD Walkman, and then it was the 80 gig iPod. If you remember the first iPod, I still have that old thing full of all kinds of books and stuff. And then now it's just podcasts and YouTube. And I mean, I'll listen to some music here and there, but I don't own any, don't have any on any of my devices. I own books, audio books, that kind of thing. So I started out years ago, like I said, Rich Dad Poor Dad was the big one that triggered in me. I didn't get real estate out of Rich Dad Poor Dad. What I got was I wanted to be Rich Dad, not Robert Kiyosaki. So I went out on a tear to buy companies, build companies that generated cash flow to invest in other assets that would pay for my lifestyle and everything else. So that was the big mindset shift for me. I was, an employee from that point before I started my full-time business. I always had a side business while I was working full-time in my other jobs, a little side construction business. But it wasn't until I read that book that it clicked. Wait a minute, if I want to create a lifestyle, I need to go acquire assets that generate income to pay for whatever I want to do or whatever it is I want in my life. And more importantly than that, I need to build a business that's going to generate that, because I'm limited anywhere else. So the only way I'm going to be able to create what I want is I've got to go create it through a business and or businesses, and then go from there. So Rich Dad Poor Dad was the first one. Power of Positive Thinking, Norman Vincent Peale. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie. Those were the foundations of my business training. One of the best books on business and wisdom is Proverbs, regardless of your faith. That book is full of unbelievable business and life advice, so that's always been one of my favorite books. It's in the Bible. And, then there's so many more after that, but those were the core books that really transformed my mindset to anything is possible. I can do anything, within my limits. I'm not going to go be an NFL quarterback, right? But from a business standpoint, if I educate myself and apply what I'm learning, and that's the key, apply what I'm learning, and then learn from my mistakes and grow and seek wisdom from others, find others who are where I want to be and learn from them, then nothing is impossible for you.
Incredible. Great.
100.
Yeah.
I just actually finished How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's a really good one.
Yeah, that book never gets old.
Never gets old.